We talked about this team's ability to make threes and challenge threes at that. Deshaun Thomas got out there a fraction late, but still a good challenge. McGee is 46% from behind the three-point line on the season, and he's made over 90 of them. Kraft with another chance here, Jim.
As you foreshadowed, too, a team that can shoot the threes like Iowa State can get back into it in a hurry. 1-1. Kraft again. So now as we move inside 4 minutes, Lucius drive it in, and he's got it, and a foul. When he tried to penetrate in the first half, there were a bunch of turnovers. Not this time. Foul was on Thomas. Will come out of a break with a free throw to tie it. And now the degree do more moment of the game.
Good job here by Corey Lucius, not settling for the three, going strong. Deshaun Thomas gets there late, and he's also in the restricted area. Lucius will have a chance for a three-point play and to tie this game up.
For more do more moments of the game, log on to bleacherreport.com/degree do more. So Corey Lucius can tie this game with a free throw.
Jim, we've seen a little bit of spurt ability both ways. Ohio State pushed out to a 13-point lead in a matter of a couple of minutes. And just like that, in just about 2 minutes, Iowa State has gotten all the way back and could tie it on this free throw.
And now 3:53 to decide it.
Full court pressure has been part of the recipe for Iowa State. And then being balanced in its offensive attack. Not settling for threes. They got a couple of them in this 13-0 run, but they also took it strong to the hoop. And got some help with the missed free throws by Kraft.
Thomas was calling for it. He wants it. And they're on him, which will give him 2 at the line.
I think there should be a steady diet of that kind of action for Ohio State the rest of this game. Get Deshaun down on the block. He's got to be a good decision maker down there. You want him to think score first, score second, but if he's got 2 or 3 guys on him, he's got to be ready to kick it out.
Second on Clyburn. Clyburn with 2, and Thomas.
In the game for the Cyclones, number 31, George Niang.
Puts Ohio State up by 1.
And for the
as Niang back on the floor.
Playing with the 4 fouls, LaQuinton Ross takes a seat. Shannon Scott, Sam Thompson, along with Kraft, will be the perimeter defenders, and Lenzel Smith Jr. out there as well. So small lineup here. Ohio State has had some success with this lineup in terms of defensive pressure and the ability to drive the ball at the offensive end.
McGee, this is for the lead, and Iowa State has not only come back from 13 down, they've taken the lead at 72-71. 15-2 run. And a turnover.
Tyrus McGee, one of the best we have in all of college basketball, Jim, at knocking down threes, 46% on the year, and he can shoot it going both ways. Buckeyes have to maintain their aggressiveness.
And away from the ball.
I think they got Kraft. Boy, this has been a bumpy sequence for Aaron Kraft. A couple of missed front ends of 1-and-1s, turnover on the last possession, and now a foul to send an excellent free throw shooter to the line.
Tyrus McGee shooting 2.
It's a double bonus the rest of the way.
And he's an 83% free throw shooter, Jim.
Well, that was some shot he hit.
He hit 2 of them. That one from the corner wasn't easy either.
Check him out in the game for the Cyclones, number 1, Guru
Paolo in for Niang.
Little offense-defense substitution there, Jim. Niang with the 4 fouls. Will be a little smaller but quicker.
The young man from Stringtown, Oklahoma. A little string music right there. 12 for McGee, 8 coming in this half.
Got to be aggressive here. Ohio State. They've been a little tentative the last couple of possessions, Jim. Clyburn on Thomas. He's got the length and the quickness to try to challenge him.
Brown into the paint and knocks it down and one.
Big time move and more aggressiveness that time from Kraft. This is when he's at his best. When he's operating, probing, looking to get to the basket.
Third foul on Powell. And now Kraft can put the Buckeyes back up by one. But the Ohio State side wants a timeout. 2:35 to go here at Dayton. Well, Ohio State in Dayton. Not pleasant memories. Hibbert, Georgetown, knocking them out in the second round in 06. And then Siena, led by Ronald Moore, defeated Ohio State in double overtime in 09.
Well, you know, you wonder why that may have happened, those two games. One, the opponent was of high quality both times, but I think oftentimes the road team or the team that's in the road position, Jim, can play with a little more abandon and freedom and not feel the pressure of expectations when you're close to home, especially in this tournament.
Kraft this time hits the free throw. Buckeyes back up by one. The campus a little more than an hour's drive from here.
That's it.
And there's Kraft on the floor. And they're going to call a foul on Ohio State.
Wow.
It's on Scott.
Boy, that's a tough one. The loose ball, everybody scrambling. Good defensive play by Kraft. Unable to come up with it. Let's see where this foul is committed. Oh, yeah, he body bumped him. There it is, yep. Yep, body bumped him. Came right into him with the body. It's a tough break, but yeah, he came in there too hard and didn't get the ball, so that's the right call.
Fourth foul on Scott. McGee, who just a moment ago hit 1 out of 2. He's going to have 2 more at the line.
Well, I tell you what, there have been some big performances off the bench both ways. LaQuentin Ross for Ohio State, Tyrus McGee for Iowa State.
That one ties it. Again, they're doing this without Chris Babb, one of their seniors. Rolled an ankle in the first half.
Nice job by Fred Hoiberg. Offensive, defensive substitutions as Niang sits, as the Cyclones will try to apply a little pressure.
That's 15 lead changes in this game.
Buckeyes love to run this high screen and roll for Kraft to try to get him in the lane going downhill. That makes sense for Iowa State to perhaps switch that a little bit.
Kraft to Ross.
He walked.
He did. He shuffled the feet, making the move.
Yep. That's one area where he's got to really anchor himself. Just a little anxious here. Actually had the catch and shoot, but before he puts it on the floor, he moves both feet.
9 turnovers for the Buckeyes, 7 coming in the second half.
Your Iowa State here, Jim. You go to one of your better plays to create an opportunity inside. And if you get denied that, then you look outside.
Clyburn makes the shot.
But I think they called the offensive foul, Jim.
I thought I saw a signal first where they're going to count it. No, they're not going to count the basket. Offensive foul on Clyburn. His third foul.
And they say Kraft got there. The Iowa State bench wondering how that could happen. They thought Kraft was inside the restricted area arc.
What did you see?
Couldn't tell from that particular angle. He seemed to be fairly deep.
with Camo defending. Got picked, got knocked to the floor. And a foul on Iowa State.
Going back to this drive by Clyburn, Aaron Craft, boy, I tell you what, his foot never touched the restricted area arc. That right foot was hovering over it, but never got down on it. You can see it right there. He was outside of it.
His heel is not down.
His heel never touched it. Wow. What a play by Craft. Heck of a call, too, because I don't know if they could see that his heel was up in the air.
That's amazing. Coming off a fourth foul by McGee.
Telling you right here, folks. Look at that. His heel is not on the ground. Does not touch that restricted area arc. That's a good legal play.
They've actually, reason for the delay, they changed the foul to Edgem, 2 for Craft, who continues to struggle at the line.
Well, Jim, you watch Craft's shooting motion. He's been pretty consistent most of the year, but on occasion, when you've got a quirk or a hitch in your shot, it can really manifest itself under pressure.
6 out of 10. And that one ties it at 75 with 75 seconds to go. Down low, and Thomas denied the pass inside the Niang.
That was that same play they've run successfully.
And Thomas is hobbling
a couple of times. May have knocked knees or
45 seconds to go.
Craft penetration is what you like here if you're Ohio State, or Deshaun Thomas post up or pick and pop. Ohio State doing a nice job.
7 to shoot. Craft puts it up and knocked out by the Cyclones.
Couple of Cyclones there, and neither one of them could squeeze it. They actually fought each other. Actually, Deshaun Thomas got in the mix as well.
Wow, so 29.9 to go. And we've got a timeout.
Wrong button.
Playing for their tournament lives. Iowa State, Ohio State. The winner will head west to the regional in Los Angeles.
See Deshaun Thomas saying right there that he wants the ball.
Tracy Wolfson reporting that Thomas has been complaining of cramping in the second half.
Ohio State could very well take the last shot. And I think that's what you should do. But if a good one avails itself earlier, then you look for it. But you want to try to get the last shot here. At worst, go to overtime. At best, win it at the horn.
Yeah, is it buzzer beater time in the tournament? 8 seconds to go. Craft with Pavo defending. Now a switch off. He's got Niang on him with 3. He better hurry. Puts up the shot. And he hits it with 0.2 seconds to go.
Wow. Nothing wrong with that jump shot there. He had determined he was going to shoot it or go to overtime, win it or go to overtime. How appropriate. Struggled from the line this half, but no doubt about that one. Aaron Craft. That may be the one that sends them to California, Jim. There's John and Wendy Craft.
We're going to check the time. There had been a switch off by the Iowa State defenders, and a taller defender got on him, Niang, but he still was able to get that shot off pretty much uncontested. They're looking at 2 or a 3. And checking the time as well. Signaled by one official as a 3.
Let's take another look. It's hard to tell. That might, wow. Pretty close, Jim. I can't discern whether he's.
Looks like a 3 to me.
Yeah, it looks like there's some space there, doesn't it? But Niang backed off, anticipating the drive. They counted it a triple.
Cyclone players already choking back tears. And now they're checking the clock.
Well, if they don't get additional time, there's no way they can get a shot off, Jim. At point 2. If there's no additional time added.
It's not enough time for an official catch and shoot.
That's exactly right. What a shot by Aaron Kraft.
Well, is there another 10 or 2 to be found right here?
Maybe 1. 2 would be a stretch. 2/10, that is. Perhaps 1.
They're putting it at .5, so
wow.
that changes all the dynamics. Legally, you can catch and
that
shoot.
sure does. Wow, that seemed to be a little generous. Well, you've got to get it to a 3-point shooter for a catch and shoot. If you're Iowa State, and you got to go the length of the court to do that. Now it'll be interesting to see if Iowa State, let's see if Ohio State, yeah, they're going to put a man on the passer, which is a good move, and it's the tallest guy playing for the Buckeyes, Amir Williams. So they're going to really try to bother the passer, which is George Niang.
Yeah, they put a 6'11" man on the inbounds throw.
They want him active with his hands as well.
The old coach's son, Thad Matta.
And you want to force everybody in front of you if you can, if you're Ohio State.
Well, it's a block shot at the end by Kraft. Who else? And Thad Matta, then Ohio State, for the 4th straight year, are heading to the Sweet 16. Well, that's a tough one if you're Iowa State.
No question about it.
There's a chance to grab that rebound, went off their fingertips,
that's right,
and gave Ohio State essentially the last shots. You know, Thad Matta, he might remind his team, you're not, the only ones who can make a buzzer beater here in this arena. I did this too.
That's right.
Aaron Kraft.
Jim, he had a bumpy stretch the last 2 minutes, but nothing bumpy about this. All nylon. As he backed off the taller Niang and sprayed the 3-pointer.
He's a coach's son, Aaron Kraft. And his coach is too. Coach Thad sent his parents, they live down in South Carolina near Hilton Head Island, sent him out a year and a half ago to California to celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. They loved it. They were back in South Carolina watching this right now. Guess what? He's sending you guys back to California. He's bringing you to the regional. Jim and Elinette, your boy takes the Buckeyes back to a Sweet 16 again. Ohio State has won 10 straight games. And Aaron Kraft drills it for the winner.